Maybe not. There we go. Hey, good morning. Oh, God, sometimes the technology just drives me a little bit crazy, and I've been trying to get this working here for the last 10 minutes and finally got it connected. So, good morning. Happy to be with you here and share with you a really great period of time that I had with Michael Dottino and Catherine Hagen, who have put together what I think is an amazing workshop that really integrates what we call the cognitive functions that people need to have to maintain long-term mental health. And they have been doing this for 4 years at a YMCA here in the Dr. Phillips section of Florida, Orlando, Florida. And they're getting the opportunity to share this with another facility. And I think what they have done in the 4 years that they have worked on this is just amazing. And as people have been stepping into it and observing it and being a part of it, it really has said, gee, more people should be doing this. More people should be a part of this. And hold on a second. All right, so much for spam risk and trying to shut that off. But in any case, I'm back. And as I was looking at their agenda and watching the results of what they've done over the 4 years they've done this workshop, I just think it's amazing the difference they're making in people's lives. And what's intriguing to me is it's not, the people that are in the workshop, mostly seniors. Some may have mild cognitive impairment, some may have no cognitive impairment. And it's a workshop at 4 hours, 2 days a week, that really puts the participants through a series of exercises, some mental and some physical. And as they've done this workshop over the 4 years that the Dr. Phillips YMCA has sponsored this, it's been amazing to see the people that have come and been a part of it, the people that have just loved it, the benefits that it's done, the changes that you can see in the lives of the attendees. But the one thing that hides, that's not evident until you talk to the family members, is the impact it has had on them. And so when you think about this, and it's when it initially started, it was like a 10, 12-week session. You did one in the spring and you did one in the fall. And you did basically 24 weeks a year. But the family members saw such a benefit to it that over the period of 4 years, it has grown from being 10 or 12 weeks to 15 weeks, 3 times a year, so that you're basically running workshops 45 weeks out of the 52 weeks in a year because of the demand by the family members. And to me, that is so exciting because what I say to Michael and Catherine, who are just amazing at what they do in bringing these attendees into a level of cognitive challenge, physical exercise, and family members noticing the difference that they make, it is just truly rewarding to see that there is something that people who are searching out, what can I do with my loved one, or what can I do to maintain my mental health? What are some things that I'm able to accomplish or practice or exercise with? And so in the diversity of attendees and the people that have been a part of this, it's truly a workshop that has incredible opportunity for widespread exposure. Because as so many people that have sat in there and said, my goodness, I should be attending this workshop. And these are people that are coming through the gym, through their exercises, and then stop in and say, what's going on with this workshop? This is an interesting mix of people. These people seem to be excited. They seem to be having fun. They seem to be engaged in some type of activity, whether it be physical or mental. It is just expanded to the interest that people have for it. And I think they've got their hands on something that has got national opportunity to it. Now, that may be a little crazy, but I've been at this for 30 years. I've lived in the world of people with memory from anywhere from high school students to professionals to adult centers to colleges. And the mix of what they do in this workshop, connections, what they have, making connections to your brain, making connections to people, they are truly onto something significant. And I'm maybe their biggest fan because I've been at this for 31 years, and I've seen where people really look for things to help with their cognitive well-being and mental health. You see gyms with expansions with people doing Pilates and doing Tai Chi and doing all kinds of different physical activities, and people searching for, well, what can I exercise for my brain, as more and more science has revealed the impact and the benefits that one can have from mental exercise. The Holy Grail has been, well, what might those things be? And I think Michael and Catherine, who have extraordinary intelligence in this arena and understanding the impacts of different things that you can do to exercise a brain, from the physical exercise to the mental exercises to the social interactions that partake in their workshop. I think they have found the secret sauce over the 4 years, that they've had a mix of people coming through it. And when people initially sign up, they think they're signing up for a year. And what they find is that they want to keep going, and they want to be a part of it for year 2. And I want to be a part of it year 3. And so some people graduate out and say, honey, I'm good. And other people we've got a few people that have been in it for the full 4 years, which has been amazing because of what they see as the value and the benefit that they are able to obtain from being part of these 4 hours. So let me give you a quick brief description. It's 9:30 to 1:30. We have a lunch period where they sit around the table, and it's a half hour of lunch where they just sit around and get to talk with one another and commiserate, and it's a lively conversation of people talking about things, be it their family or be it with things they're doing or trips or vacations. It is almost like a very active social club in one level. But then they get mental exercises, so they're being challenged on their mental aspects. So they have a series of exercises that Michael and Catherine have put together that brings them through cognitive thinking. I've got to solve a problem. I've got to do a math equation. I've got to do something with spatial awareness. I've got to learn something about my memory and how I can go home and practice some of the skills that I learned in the class that I can bring forward and home and share with my family. We do physical exercise. Catherine is a master at the physical activities of how to engage different parts of the body and how they ignite the mental pathways that we have in our system. They have a ball toss that they do, and you say, God, I used to watch this ball toss and say, God, this is kind of silly. They toss the ball from one to the other, but they're laughing and playing. They're like little kids in a playground. And so, and there's no age to this, and there's no person that doesn't feel like they're a part of throwing a ball to somebody and laughing at how the ball goes or how the ball's caught. And so the components of this have got a level of intellectual challenge, social engagement, and clearly physical activity, which to me is a dynamic combination of things that make a difference in people's lives today. And I think they are now in a very pleasant place to say, how do we expand this? We've had 4 years to run a pilot that has truly been impactful to attendees as well as family members. And it's how do they then expand this and duplicate what they've been able to achieve. So that's exciting, and I look forward to every chance I get to sit in that class and watch what goes on and see the joy that the attendees are achieving, and then talking with family members. It's like they call it godsend and blessings that they were able to find something to put their own lives through and or the lives of their family members. So off I go. It's there this morning, and I love and I look forward to going to it. So we'll stay tuned, and we'll see you back here on Friday.